up, everybody? My name is Braden Bell, and for my Genius Hour project, I'm going to tell you how I increased my 5-on-5 basketball scoring average in just a month and a half. When Mr. Descalo told me to make a bracket, had 16 things in it, 16 passions, 16 things I love to do, basketball was the immediate thing I thought of because I've been playing it for 7 years and I've loved it so much. But the component of basketball I will be focusing on is scoring the basketball, which makes up about 50% of the game. In order to track self-improvement in anything, you need its best friend, which is stats, short for statistics. Statistics is the mathematical science of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data. An example of statistics comparing two different things was that in 2024, 37% of U.S. households owned a cat. In comparison, the following year, 2025, 39% of U.S. households owned a cat. This is a 2% jump from one year to another, showing an increase in the amount of cats in households. We're obviously not going to be talking about cats, just as an example to give you an idea about statistics and how they're compared. The main reason I'm talking about statistics is because the first step of this is to calculate my scoring average from last season, so at the end of this project, we can calculate my scoring average from this season and see if it improved. In order to calculate your scoring average, like points per game with a decimal, you have to take the total amount of points you scored in the season combined, divided by the amount of games you played. So as you can see here, I scored 110 points in 6 games, so I divided those two, and I got 18.3 points per game. Also, I had to calculate efficiencies because that's a big part in scoring at a high rate. Here I got 49.1% from the field, which is all shots combined besides free throws. 3-point percentage, just threes, 35.7%, and free throws I'm very embarrassed about. That's 51.7%. Not good. So after doing some research and reading a few articles, I came up with 3 main points that helped me become a better scorer and can help you become a better scorer. After reading these articles, the first main point I developed was creating a workout plan. Secondly, another main point I developed was practice, practice, practice. Lastly, but definitely not least, the main point I came up with was adjusting throughout the game. So enough with that yapping and probably making you guys fall asleep in second period right now. Let's get to the process and let me show you how I kicked that 18.3 points per game in its butt. At the start of April, I created a strength training workout plan, which included 35 squats, 50 calf raises.
Britney with that 2 plates and a 35. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Go. Put in that work for that Genius Hour.
Yeah, never letting Justin record again, but you have to do 30 tricep extensions, 25 bicep curls. You can do 30 if you want. Bench press 3 sets until failure. Following this, I created a skill workout plan that focused on all 3 levels of scoring the basketball. You got to get yourself warmed up with 10 right-handed layups. You repeat that on the left side with 10 left-handed layups. After this, you step to the line and make 20 free throws, 20 mid-range shots, 10 on each side, 30 three-pointers,
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant. And after this, your last exercise will be just free shooting for as long as you want. Work on everything.
Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my always, I can't blame you, no.
If you consistently follow both of those workout plans, the skill workout plan and the strength training plan, you have officially completed step 1 of how to increase your 5-on-5 scoring average. Now I'll only take you back to the middle of April when my friends and I began scrimmaging at the PAL together. Now I gotta roll the mixtape. Hold up.
Enjoy this performance.
Elmont.
Want to remember.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as
guys like the mixtape, but we ended up playing about 20 of those scrimmages in the span of 2 weeks. So if you do that, you get the second check mark. Practice, practice, practice. And after all the hard work, all the effort, all the hours put in for this very moment, May 1st, they call it
the game.
Those were the clips I was able to get from the game. Unfortunately, we ended up losing this game by 4, but I did have 28 points.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
At the end of the first quarter in this second game, I only had 2 points. I looked up at the scoreboard, we were losing, and I was like, man, this project's going to get me a 0. I only have 2 points. I'm selling myself right now. And I said, you know what? I got to take what the game gives me, adjusting to what the game gives me. The third check mark, I ended up with 12 points in that second quarter alone and finishing with 25 in the game. I played 2 more games after this. Unfortunately, I got 0 clips to them, but in one of them I had 22 points, and one of them I had 24 points. So now we look to see if these 3 steps and all the work increase my scoring average. And it turns out it did. Yahoo! I scored 100 points in 4 games, which got me a 25 on the dot point per game average, and an increase from last season by 6-7 points. I'm sorry, I know it's May of 2026, but I had to. It was just too good. Anyways, let's look at field goal percentages. Field goal percentage 53.2, went up by 3.1%. 3-point percentage went up by 2.8, 38.5%. And my free throw percentage went up by a whopping 34.6%. This is what I'm the most happy about. Gotta keep it at this number. A thing I would differently is probably try to get more games in, because in comparison to the season before, that was 6 games. This season has only been 4 games played so far. I wish I was able to get more content for you guys, more highlights, but I did my best. Thank you everybody for probably watching the longest Genius Hour documentary in the history of Genius Hour documentaries, and I'm hoping for that 100.